Okay. Yeah. Nah. Yo, welcome back to the YouTube channel. We're gonna get straight in video game OST banger. Alert, you know what I'm saying? Alright, but this isn't the one we're gonna be sampling. Although that was godlike. I'm gonna save that. Secret sauce. But this one I think is even better. Damn, yeah, hey. Okay. I'm gonna open up Audacity, record it. I have my input in Audacity set to my output using Windows Wasabi. So all I'm gonna do is just hit record. We're in 48K, no compression whatsoever. Boom. We're getting levels. So I'll probably just get enough material to work with, and I like just getting enough for a verse and enough for a hook. And maybe enough for a bridge as well. What is my hair? Oh God. Oh no. I need a... I'm getting a hat. Fuck this. I think that's good. I don't even like this part. So, now that we have that, we're going to export. So now that I've exported, I'm just going to drag my sample in and line it up on the grid. So I'm going to take out this extra space and line it up perfectly with the downbeat of the sample. Line it up in FL to the first downbeat. I'm probably going to just cut out wherever there's like 2 bars. So I've gotten my like 2 bar or 4 bar. I'm going to stretch it out so it maps up with FL. Try to get it as perfect as possible. I think that's going to line up with our metronome. Cool. And then I can drag out the rest of the sample, and theoretically should be good on time. Usually with video game OSTs, they are pretty like on the grid, made with software instruments. I'm going to normalize the sample to 0. In order to go back to the original pitch, I'll go to auto or E3 generic. We're also in that 140 BPM that I can change as well. I might go down like to 125, 126. So I have my melody now. I'm going to do some mixing on it and just try to make it a little bit more unique. I'm going to set up my verb bus right now and just try to get something cool going. Fruity reverb always kind of works for this. It's not the best, but it works fine for me. I like it. So now I'm going to grab an 808. So I got my 808 in. I just got it from Splice. I'm going to normalize and square it for the envelope so it doesn't bleed. And I'll probably do an 8-bar pattern. I like doing 8-bar patterns with 808s. Still keeping it somewhat repetitive with the 808, but changing it up slightly in the 4 bars after the first 4 bars. So I'm going to be doing, a mix between quarter notes and dotted quarter notes and dotted half notes with this. Basically keeping in mind like syncopation. So I drew in a little 808 pattern right here, and just a mix between rhythms. I got, these short notes leading into like where the loop necessarily would be. I might reverse it right here. So lastly, I added this like perfect fifth right here for the F, but still going back to the E instead of what we had before. And then at the end, I dropped down to the D, and then we did this little build up right here, this crescendo. Kind of sounds like a reverse 808. So then I'm going to add a rim shot. Just going to add this rim shot on beat 3 of every measure at first. Might add some syncopated shots on the ands. And then right here, I'm going to add 2 more. Cool. Now we can do some hi-hat work. I like doing the snare before sometimes. I might just do two-step and randomize. I like doing that a lot. So with the randomization, I'm just going to do a little bit of panning, velocity. Just to give it more random effect, make it less robotic. I'm going to do some pitch variation as well. It just gives that bounce. It's more like background. So then I'm going to add in some rolls. I want a sort of a sharper hi-hat for this. So I'm literally just doing little rolls into the snares and just at the end of the measures, towards the end of the loop right here. And I repeated the process here. Just gives that little extra. So then I'm going to add a kick drum. And it's actually a good idea to listen to the beat while playing the kick drum sample. So I found a kick. It's a little quiet. I'm going to see if it works. So I'm copying the 808 pattern, pasting it to the kick drum, and doing Alt-K to just map it all to C. So I'm going to lower the pitch to A sharp, B flat, just to give it more thump. Then I'm going to change up some of the kick drums. I'm going to lower the velocity of this crescendo for the kick. So I'm layering a snare right now. I just copied the same pattern as the rim, lowered the pitch a little bit, and I actually nudged every snare a little bit off the grid, so it's kind of separate. You can kind of hear it. It's more distinguishable. Next, I'm doing a shaker. So I added the shaker perk. This is the pattern for the shaker, and then I also added a open hat as well. Just adding that like washiness. And it's already going to the verb a lot. Turn down. Keep it very, very quiet, just as background. So I did turn down the 808 a little bit, felt like it was too loud, and I turned the sample up. I also adjusted the EQ for the sample, brought out some more frequencies, but also ducked like this middle section where that like legato string was. Just made it a little quieter. So we're pretty much there. I mean, we have the main drum pattern for the hook. All I really want to do for the arrangement is simplify the instrumentation. For example, I'll split this up. So now that I got my like drums organized and my 808 organized, everything's kind of organized. I can create like a little intro. So I'm going to automate volume. I'm also going to pitch this down an octave. The way I have to do that is consolidate it. We're going to select our region to consolidate, hit consolidate. I'm going to disable insert effects so I can put it back in the mixer. And so we have this. Now I can delete this. Oh, I guess the volume automation was useless. Lol. Anyway. Oh, no, wait. We can delete the automate. Okay. All right. Cool. Now I can pitch this down an octave. And it's doing the volume automation as well. That's great. Oh, what? What I'll do to ease the transition is crossfade. So I'm going to automate this volume to go up and this volume to go down. And I'm going to cut it there, just have it drop off. I'm actually going to cut it a bar earlier than that. Consolidated one's a little iffy, but it's okay. Yo. Had two samples there at the same time, lol. So, we have our hook. I'm going to repeat the hook again, and then we're going to go into our verse. So, I'm going to do something a little weird. I'm going to take this little sample, and this is going to be our verse melody. Just this. And I'm going to time it up with the grid. I think it's a little off. It's okay. Grid. I'm just going to drag it over like this. Call it a day. Like that, yeah. Cool. Boom. What? Wait, what? Fat finger. Oh no. We can also change our 808 pattern going into the verse. I'm gonna take out all of the drums for 4 bars, or for 2 bars, and then I'm gonna bring the drums back in. So I'm gonna have 2 bars, just melody. Hey, 808. So do it like that. And I'm gonna leave space for the 808 to solo out. Perfect. So, and then we can go right back into the hook. And this is the cool thing about being a producer. You can change anything at any point in time. So I'm gonna take this out and bring it in closer. And I'm gonna make this unique because I think it's different notes here. And this B needs to be in a key. I'm gonna take it out. Just extend that C sharp. Or wait, I'm gonna cut it off at the snare. Perfect. Yo, I love that. All right, and we're done. Quick overview. We got our melody, our 808, drums. Real simple. All we got to do is add our tag. I like doing the tag early. Love that. It's bouncy, mate. It's bouncy. Yo, thank you guys so much for tuning in. This has been EMACITY cooking up a banger with an OST. Subscribe for more. Hey, yeah.